Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back with another video for you. And this is a late night video. I'm doing this in my home office because, well, to be honest with you, I got so damn busy today, I forgot to do the video. So I wanted to do it in a timely manner because, well, this is kind of a timely video. Do you remember, looks like back several weeks ago, I did this video on the most expensive house in North Alabama. And if you'll recall, it was this one right here. It was $12 million, 4 bedrooms, which is really weird because it's a 9,000 square foot house with 4 bedrooms. But anyway, it's 9,700 square feet on 57 acres in the city of Madison. Really large house, has a indoor lap pool, has an outside pool, has a hot tub. Just a really, I guess you could say, impressive estate. And it was on the market here for a while at almost $12 million. And there were no takers, oddly enough. No one stepped up and wrote a fat check for $12 million. So I found out a couple of days ago that the house was going up for auction. And I found this because my wonderful daughter, Chelsea, alerted me of it. Let me pull up some things here. Here we go. So the website is down now, but there was a website called, the website's not down, the page is down. TargetAuction.com is the company that I guess got the contract to auction this house off. And so when it was on the market, it was $12 million. I don't know if you remember, but I had actually tried to make an appointment to get in and videotape this house. And, you know, they don't let white trash like me into a place like this. So I never even got a call back. So I never saw the house. But as we were doing the video, we were just kind of going through the pictures, making some commentary. But I wanted to get in this house. So when we found out that it was coming up for auction, well, to be quite honest with you, we pretended to be people with money and we went and looked at this house. We took a tour yesterday. Now, what you're seeing now is kind of the end of the story because the house went up for bids today. Starting price was $2.9 million. Now, remember, it was on the market for 12. Starting price is 2.9. There was a reserve, which we don't know what that was. I would expect it to be probably 6.5 million. But you can see the online bidding took place today, and the high bid was $5,650,000, and the reserve was not met, which means it did not sell. So I don't know if they're going to put this house back on the market, if they are going to try to sell it again, or what. But the good news is I was able to get in the house yesterday and take a tour. And we were there on the property. Gosh, how long were we there on the property? We were there several hours, and it was really eye-opening because we finally got to see what this house was like in person. So let me pull up that video. And the video, actually, this is not the video. I want the video with no music, please, sir. Okay. So this is just rough B-roll video. I didn't kind of do a voiceover because there were other people there, but I went with my partner daughter, Chelsea, her husband, Ammon, her mom, who's an investor, Erica, and several other folks. And we just got the guided tour. You know, they are eager to sell this place now, so we got in. But here's a couple of things that are really interesting if you're thinking about doing auctions like this. With this particular auction, I mentioned the starting price was $2.9 million. And I'm just going to let the video roll because it's kind of long. Starting bid was $2.9 million. The bidding increments were $50,000. There was a reserve. They do not tell you what the reserve is unless it's met. To bid on this property, I want to stop this because I want to kind of commentate a little bit. To bid on this property, you had to put up $25,000. Whether you bought it or not, if you were just going to register to bid, they literally wanted you to put up 25 grand. We did not do that because honestly, I ran the numbers on this property, and while there was money to be made here, I wasn't looking at it from a point of view of moving in there like my daughter was. I was looking at it in a profit potential because the house itself sits on about 10 acres, and then there's 6 acres of woods right behind the house. So that left about 40 acres of really gorgeous, just rolling land that could have been developed. There could have probably been 30 or 40 home sites carved into this. And I know people are going to say, you shouldn't build, Mother Earth. They put up what's the song? They pave paradise, put up a parking lot. Well, I want to pave paradise and put up Knox acres. Sorry. So, but anyway, I was looking at it from a development standpoint because, my goodness, it's 57 acres in the heart of Madison City, Madison schools. So it would have been a really interesting development. But here's the issue. When you buy a property like this, okay, you carve off that 14, 15 acres with the house, sell it separately, and then you've got 40 acres that you can develop. Well, developing land is costly and it takes a lot of time. So, you got to do engineering studies. You've got to do, get the roads all carved out. You got to have engineering plans to do that. You've got to do this. It can literally take a year and maybe even another $1 million just to do that sort of thing. So I knew we weren't going to do it. But I wanted to look through this house because when I had done the earlier video, all I had was really a handful of pictures to go on, and I just did not get a good feel for the house. So thought what I would do for the next few minutes is just kind of give you a look at this house. Again, I probably got 30 minutes of video, but we're not going to do the whole thing. But just to kind of give you an idea of what you can get for this amount of money here in North Alabama. Now, let me also say this. I've been in a number of these really big custom homes that have been built to the specifics of the buyer or the owner, right? And in every case, the house is almost weird, because I guess if they're going to spend this much money on building a house, they're going to build a house that fits their taste and that sort of thing. So this house, I found this house a little odd. It wasn't really, to me, it wasn't really, I didn't get the vibe of a $12 million or $6 million or $3 million house. It was more like a big hunting lodge. There was a lot of woods, a lot of natural woods, which my son-in-law Ammon just walked around with his tongue hanging out, talking about where he could hang all of his animal heads because it reminded him of a hunting lodge. But the layout is it's a little different. The decor is a little not so much my taste. But anyway, I digress. So here we are. We are out front, and you can see it is a stone structure. There's Ammon. This is going inside. This is the kitchen. Now, the kitchen is not cordoned off. I mean, you talk about open floor plans. This has it, because this is all one huge space that is separated pretty much by a fireplace. But this is the kitchen. And to me, it's a little odd. I don't mind the black. I don't mind the granite. Chelsea just said, I don't like it. This is my daughter. Yeah, she just doesn't like it. We would redo the entire, but just look at the layout is a little odd because the kitchen is literally right there. And you can see on the other side that there is that fireplace, little dining room here, and the great room on the other side. Off to the side, you've got a sitting room. Couple of cool things. The floors, all of this floor, all 9,000 some odd square feet of floor is reclaimed hardwoods that came out of a factory in Ohio. And they were cut and brought here. The walls are all white pine. Look at the rafters. It's really architecturally beautiful. It just really isn't so much to my taste. But here we are. You can see all the little pendant lights over there, just different little design elements that didn't really fit. But what do I know? There's the fridge. Let's see, where are we going to go? There's a nice lady realtor. So let's go back. Go back this way. There's a sitting room off, and you can see the the backyard there really doesn't have much of a backyard because it is on the side of a mountain. So you've got those really cool boulders there, and then there was a flat lawn above that, and then there was about 6 acres of woodlands there on Rainbow Mountain. Really, really nice. The grounds, I'm telling you, were just amazing. This is off the kitchen. This is their dog wash. And I couldn't see this in the earlier video we did. I didn't know what this room was, but yeah, it's a dog wash. There is the place there where they do the actual shower, and then there's a door going out. So kind of cool. And again, everything, the white pine is everywhere. A lot of wood in this house. And the house was, and look at, there's rock there in the bathroom. The house was designed by a lady, which was a little surprising to me because it's very masculine. And you can look, check out that fireplace. That is a 2-sided fireplace. It's about 12 feet wide. It goes all the way up into the rafters in the ceiling. I mean, just kind of cool, kind of cool. And then outside, there's a covered patio. And here is the living room. And again, it's open, lots of light. The one thing I did like was the windows. A lot of really great light in this house. Now, you see this picture right here? There's a television back there. There's a remote control. You press the button and the painting goes up and the television is there. So that's, I get off on stupid stuff like that. Rock wall, a lot of rock accent. Now this, I found out later, was really interesting. It's the same cabinetry and granite that was in the kitchen, but these were designed to hold dog crates. And so I guess they would open up these cupboards and they would put their dogs in the crates and they could hang out. I don't know. Or maybe they closed them in. I don't know. But again, a lot of good light, a lot of big windows. This is the hallway going back into the master bedroom area. There's a little bath there. Again, the tile accent wall. There's Ammon. He's having the time of his life. He was literally like a kid in a candy store walking through this house because he could just see himself living there. So small room here. It could be a study. It could be a nursery. This is the master bedroom. And it's kind of an acquired taste, I mean, the wood, I mean, all of that white pine, you can see that accent wall there is the same stone that they used on the outside. It's got the tongue and groove going all the way up to the ceiling. I'm telling you, the grounds were amazing. I didn't really care for the house, but I would have loved to have just had the property. But, again, it's not to everyone's taste. And so going around this way, there's a door there that leads out to the pool area. Master bathroom. This was pretty impressive. This was a really large bathroom. It's got the custom marble floors. It's got the nice little shitter, as my mom would call that there. One thing that I found really odd was that granite that is on top of the vanities there. I'm not sure what kind of granite that is. I'd never seen anything like it. I called it the mossy oak granite, and you'll see in just a minute. This is the closet space, and this is another thing. With a house of this size and this price, I expected bigger closets. This was actually the his and her closet. It's very small. There's that granite. Have you ever seen granite like that before? I mean, to me, it's mossy oak. It's camouflage. Tile going up the wall. It's a nice touch. Yeah, I mean, it was just a nice bathroom, but I really expected a lot more, especially in a house that's 9,700 square feet. So, all right, so going back out, nice little sitting area there. The pools were pretty impressive. You've got the pools there, and then under that structure is the lap pool. And then there was that little garden thing up above. But just look at that land. Gorgeous. Very nice. All right, so where do we go next, young man? A little screened-in porch there. A lot of cool things. Not denying that. Just kind of wasn't really to my taste. But someone will love this. My son-in-law would love this. So this is the master. Going back through here, and again, that's a lot of wood. That is a lot of wood. This is going into oh, this is back upstairs. Now we're going downstairs. Did you catch that? This was where I said the dog crates were. It looked like cabinetry, but it actually hid the stairs. So downstairs was pretty cool. There was some things down here that I really liked. I'll show them to you. That's the elevator right there. Very small elevator. 2 people maybe could fit in that elevator. Got a little bathroom here. And this is the, I wouldn't really call it the basement. It's more of a walkout. You enter the house from the second floor. But this is a large area here. This could be your bonus area. Check out those floors. You can see it's really cool. But again, it's an acquired taste. Very wide, very rustic. Again, reclaimed from a factory in Ohio. And then the white pine still on the walls there. Okay, this goes out to the pools. And this was really, really impressive here. You've got this lap pool, covered lap pool. Off to the right there is an entire locker room. It's got 2 showers in there. It's got a washer dryer, got a laundry area. It's pretty cool. You've got the lap pool here. Then you've got that pool, which is heated. Really nice. I mean, the summertime, you got to admit, this house could be killer. I don't care how much wood there is. The pools are really, really nice. Really, really nice. Let me just kind of go past this a little bit. Okay. So this is coming out onto the pool. There's a kitchenette there. The door needs to be fixed. And again, just look at the property is just amazing. Just gorgeous. And there's 40 acres on beyond this point right here in front. Okay. This all right here, the house is sitting on, again, is about 16 acres. Then you've got the pool there. I thought Ammon was going off there for a minute. But yeah, beautiful day. Beautiful. Let me go speed up a little bit here. All right. So going back inside, what are we doing now? Okay, so covered patio out back. And again, I really like that rock. That backyard was pretty cool. Although you don't have much of a backyard, it's still pretty neat. All right. Gorgeous, right? Yeah. Snakes. A lot of snakes. A lot of deer. You know, this is on the side of Rainbow Mountain. So anything you can think of that's in the woods would be right in your backyard. Got a little barbecue there. Going back in, there's the fireplace again. There's the realtor again. And again, these pendant lights over the table, I thought they were a bit much. Chelsea thought they were cool. Chelsea hated these, the pumpkin lights. You expect better lighting in a house of this caliber. So gives you another look at the kitchen from this side. Again, it's a nice space. It's just really odd. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so we're going to go outside. Here's a little office off to the side here. Got all the hardwoods, got the bookcases there. And we're going to go down this hallway and go take a look at the guest house. I thought the guest house was pretty cool. You'll see it in just a second. Another laundry there. This house, I believe, had 3 laundries. There was one downstairs and 2 up. And this is going out the side where the garages are. And then there was a guest house there with a couple of more garages, which was really cool. I could live in the guest house. So give you a little closer look at that. And this is all their stuff. This lady that lived here did a lot of arts and crafts. So that's what all that stuff is. But above was a full apartment. And this was... that is Gordon, my ex-father-in-law there. One of the best guys I ever met. This is the apartment upstairs. It's probably about 1,000 square feet, maybe a little larger, but it's fully equipped. It's got a kitchen. It's got a bedroom, bathroom. Really anything you could need is right here in this little apartment. So go back through. And again, even this has the wood, the white pine. I actually like this kitchen better than the kitchen at the house. It's just me. All right, so there's a bathroom. Okay, so then we went out and looked at the grounds. Again, the house itself sits on the back part of the property on about, I don't know, 14, 15 acres. And then you've got about 40 acres that looks like this. Beautiful. This is really gorgeous land, just rolling hills. It's got a couple of big ponds on it. There's a little boathouse there. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. Really pretty. So it's got the lake here. There's a pavilion over here. You could almost use this as an event center. Really, there's enough property and land here to do it. And I know it would be a shame to tear all this down and build houses. I know that, but it's not going to happen anyway. Let's go a little bit further down. There's a little more of the lake. Here is, this was really cool. This barn that they have there, humongous and really well built. And one of the things that went through my brain, and Chelsea actually said it before I could get it out of my mouth, was, we could turn that into a barn dominium, which are really hot right now. So that's the barn, and big giant water tank there. The barn itself, I think, had 3 or 4 garage door bays. Chelsea right there opening that one. All right, and this was Ammon's wet dream when we went in here. He was just oohing and ahhing over everything. And then there's a big loft up there. I mean that could have been converted into a really cool freaking house. And then there was this structure. This has 3 garage doors on it. Also had offices. And I think this is where they would bring their equipment and this sort of thing. I'm sure these folks had, full-time landscapers and gardeners and everything working. So it's kind of an interesting little space. I love the floors. I mean, it's polished concrete. Yeah. So let me see. Let's go on out. And this was, this is the hydroponics building. The lady who built the place was very big on gardening and that sort of thing. So she had a greenhouse here, and then this was set up to do hydroponics, which is growing plants in water. And of course, the first thing that came out of my brain was, hey, I could start the first pot farm in North Alabama. I'm an entrepreneur. Don't be a hater. But this was really cool. It was like 105 degrees in there. So anyway, that takes us to the end of it. But long story short, it was an interesting property. I certainly don't mean to diss anybody's taste. It just wasn't really, my taste. Of course, I'm trash. So, but it was very interesting walking through, looking at the house, looking at the design choices. And again, when the home was originally built, it was after the owner decided to sell it. It was on the market here for, I think, about a year for almost $12 million. Nobody bit. And so then they, again, brought it to auction this week. Starting bid was $2.9 million. You had to bid in increments of $50,000, and there was a reserve, which at the end of the day was not met. And so I don't know what happens next. Are they going to put it back and try to sell it again? Or are they going to, try to put it back on the market? I don't know, but I'm going to be watching closely. And it's not that I would even think about buying it and doing something with it. It just interests me that this property is right here in the city of Madison, and nobody is really doing anything with it. So anyway, guys, hope you enjoyed that. This was kind of a long video. I apologize, but I just wanted to give you a complete tour because I got so many comments off of the video that I did previously when it was on the market for $11 million, $12 million. So, hey, that's going to do it, guys. If you like what we do here on the channel, do me a favor, click that subscribe button, click the bell notification, and give us a thumbs up. That way you never miss another video. And don't forget, if you're in the market to move to this area, whether you're looking for a $12 million home or a $200,000 home, we've got Revolved Realty, 80 agents on the ground right here, ready to go to work for you. I think so far this year, we have helped 18, 19, 20 families, I believe, relocate here and find homes. Even in a market like ours where it's just really super tight, there are homes there, and there are folks like me that can help you get in those. So if we can do anything for you when it comes to real estate, contact information is below. And again, if you will subscribe, much appreciated. So, hey, I hope you enjoyed the video. I would love to see your comments. What do you think about this? Did you like the house? Did you like the architecture? Did you like the finishes? Do you think 12 million's too much? What about 2.9 million? Hard to say, I know. So, all right, guys, that's it. Hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.